So your life is a gift, huh? All right, that's very exciting news. Lenny Winterstone with you, and I am here to help you find your purpose. One of the tools I use is Dr. Shad Helmstedter's book, 365 Days of Positive Self-Talk for Finding Your Purpose. So, if your life is a gift, what are you going to do with it? Well, let's see what Dr. Shad Helmstetter writes about that. Here is the passage for November 29th, day 334 of the year, 32 days left in 2024, and we are 91.26% complete with the year. So here is the passage. My life is a gift. It is my exciting responsibility to figure out what to do with that gift. It is a wonderful gift that is mine to live, and that's exactly what I choose to do. What are you going to do with the gift of your life? Let's spin that around before you decide that. Let's see what your higher self has to say about that. Let's turn it around and let's read it that way. Your life is a gift. It is your exciting responsibility to figure out what to do with that gift. It is a wonderful gift that is yours to live. And that's exactly what you choose to do. Choose. You choose. Very, very powerful. Choices, every single choice is a step in the direction that is either going to what you want, to your purpose, to what you want to fulfill in your life, or going away, or neutral. If it's neutral, you're not really moving towards anything, you're just kind of holding steady, right? But if it's a choice that doesn't serve you, then you're actually maybe going backwards on planet Earth, right? In the world of duality, I teach practical spirituality, which is the spiritual journey and the human experience. The two things, we are both of those at the very same time. And imagine if your mind, your heart, your mind and your brain, if you're in coherence, imagine those two coming together with an open heart and a brain that is thinking very positive thoughts. It's not positive thinking, but it's literally your self-talk is on that positive track of can do. What you can do, not what you can't do. Not your limitations, because you are unlimited. You were born with unlimited promise and potential. And then you got programmed. And you can rewire your brain. Neuroplasticity is the term for that. And that is basically, in a nutshell, that your brain is constantly rewiring itself, and it will continue to do so until the day you are born. What does that mean? That means that you're creating new neural pathways that work together from different parts of your brain to have these programs running that tell you that you can do something or you can't do something, like losing weight. Like you're going to have that piece of chocolate cake no matter what. You think, okay, I'm going to go to lunch with my friend and I am not going to have dessert. And then you see all the things on the menu and your eyes are like this big. And you're trying to lose weight before Christmas or before your birthday, before a big trip or a cruise or something, or before a big date, something important to you. And your brain already knows. Your brain has already made the decision based on your strongest programs as to whether you're going to have that piece of chocolate cake or that big piece of pecan pie with whipped cream and ice cream, all of it, pie a la mode. Whatever that is, your brain has already made that up because of the strongest programs that you have going. And so if you are listening to the self-talk language that Dr. Shad Helmstetter created to rewire your brain with the programs that you want, that one in particular would be weight loss. There's weight loss 1 and 2, and he lost 80 something pounds and doing the self-talk. And the reason is it's not because he did something like worked out or did whatever it is. It was his self-talk saying, I can do this, I can lose the weight, and I will modulate how much I eat. I will modulate when I eat. I can't tell you exactly what he did, but I can tell you that it consisted of his self-esteem as well, that he knew that he could do it, and he rewired his brain to say, I got this, I can do it. It's what I can do, not what I can't do. So his strongest programs weren't about having that piece of pumpkin pie with whipped cream and ice cream and who knows what, hot chocolate. Man, I'm getting hungry. But anyway, all of those things, it was about, I'm going to watch how much the portions I put on my plate, And I'm going to be very conscious about what I eat. I'm going to be conscious about what I put into my body overall, including the thoughts that I put, that I can do this, and the food, the people that I hang around, and the places that I go, and all of that, what I eat, what I drink, what I do, my physical fitness, all of that, because all of that is wrapped up into weight loss. And what does that come down to? A lot of it comes to self-esteem. And so there's a lot of self-esteem. In fact, self-esteem is the foundation. Building up your self-esteem is the foundation of every single one of the programs that are in that self-talk language, which is a language just like French, Spanish, English, German, doesn't matter, pick a language, but it's the foundation. Self-esteem is the foundation of that language of positive self-talk, which is the self-talk, the language for the brain. The brain works on very, very specific. It's very objective. It doesn't care what you program into the brain. All it cares about is carrying out whatever the programs that are the strongest. So if the strongest say, I'm going to have that pumpkin pie or chocolate cake, and pretty much that's the way you roll, then guess what? You'll be rolling. and if you rewire the brain to where it's like, I am in charge of my life, I take responsibility, I watch how much I put on my fork, I put my fork or my spoon down in between bites, I only drink this, I only drink water, these are the things that are good for my body, I exercise once a day or 20 minutes a day or 3 times a week, or whatever it is for you. And each time that you accomplish those things and you keep doing it, you build up your self-esteem, because you're achieving your goals, and that builds your self-esteem. You start losing weight, you start looking better, feeling better, you have more energy, and you're rewarded, and the brain just continues to help you, because you're rewiring by listening to the self-talk that is the weight loss 1 and 2, and you're just listening, and it's building you up. And it's giving you the how-to. It's a guide. It's truly a how-to guide. The self-talk. It's if you want to set goals, you want to master your time. You want to master your taking control of your life, or your health and fitness, your finances. You want to grow strong, financially strong. You want to win with your relationships. Have really loving and caring relationships. Be a quality person. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. It's very, very potent, valuable, amazing, perfect language for the brain. The brain, again, does not care whether you put something in it that's negative or positive. Whatever is repeated, neuroplasticity, I mean, everything gets recorded, but whatever is repeated, input equals output. And so the more you repeat, the more you hang around with people that you enjoy, that they're a good influence on you, because we're talking also the mirror neurons, we're constantly programming one another, that's how we work. Then this is why you're very careful. You want to be very careful with who you hang around. Like, if you're hanging around people who smoke all the time, what do you think you're going to be doing? If you're in a family, everyone smokes pot, or everyone drinks all the time, every single day. I'm not saying alcoholics or any of that. I'm just saying whatever these habits are, because they're all habits. And what are habits? Habits are programs. And it's like a belief, right? A belief that that's what you do, and you become that identity. So a program literally is, you think about a belief, and a belief is just a thought that you keep thinking over and over and over and over and over again, and you wire that into your brain. And then that belief, if it's something like, drinking, or even exercising, over exercising, or shopping, or whatever it is, that becomes a habit. How long does it take to break a habit? About 21 days. That's what neuroscientists tell us, right? And researchers. And why is that? It's about that amount of time, but that's when it starts to dismantle those stronger programs. If you are replacing it with a program that you want, and you're intentional about it, and that's what you want to wire it in with something else. So you think about kids in school, and this was like me when I was growing up. A really big word was, "Oh, that's bad. That's bad, man." Lynette teases me, like, "That's rad," or that's epic," or whatever. And you think about everyone saying it. Well, the first time that you said, Like, that's bad. You were trying it out. Like, oh, that's cool. I'm going to say that. I remember the first time, I remember thinking, whoa, I want to say that. And I was young, and all my brothers and sisters, and I knew they were going to tease me when I said, that's bad, man. And they did, but I kept on saying it, and I made it a habit, and pretty soon everything was bad. Man, that's bad. Why is everything on the negative side? You know, I mean, epic is a pretty good one, I suppose. I never said it, but I mean, that wasn't something that was, that was too, you know, too cool for me. But that, all of the sayings is like sick, like bad, sick. You know, it's like somebody takes, I don't even know where they start, or who, maybe some celebrity or somebody says, start saying this or whatever. And then everybody starts saying it. It's really funny. And so say you're influenced by somebody who says that, it's like, oh man, she's really like, she's cool. So I'm going to say that too, which is probably how it happened with me. And so then pretty soon I was like, oh, that's bad. That's bad. And then it turned into a habit because I kept saying it, and I heard it all the time. And so wire in, I was influenced by being cool. I wanted to be cool. So I tried it on. It was a little uncomfortable when I first said it. I knew I was going to get teased like crazy, which I did. But I liked it too much, and I was going to do it. You think about smoking. If you ever smoked, it's like, it hurts. And then how do I know? Because I tried it. And then it's like, oh, but it's cool to have that smoke coming out of your mouth and out of your nose, and you look cool. Well, it was for me, when I was growing up. So, because that was a cool thing, because all the commercials and Camel and Virginia Slims, if you are anywhere around my age in your late 50s or your mid 50s to your 60s, wherever, 70s, then all of those cigarette commercials were, you were just so cool if you had all the movies from the 20s and the 50s, and they were all smoking away and looking so cool. And I wanted to be cool too. So I was very influenced by cool things. I wanted to be cool, and who knows what. I mean, how many of us want to fit in, right, when we're younger? And so imagine if you had high self-esteem. Like if I would have had this self-talk language of this high self, you know, I would have had high self-esteem, and it would have been like, you know what, but I want to have that smoke. It looks cool, but because I was very health-minded, but I was more swayed by coolness, influenced by that kind of stuff. But would I have ever smoked? I mean, I didn't smoke, but would I have ever tried that? Would I have ever, all the things that I did try, would I, you know, all the things that I did, just, I think of anything like saying, oh, that's bad, man, like really trying it on, and willing to take the bullets for being cool. It's like, to my brothers and sisters, they're like, oh, you think you're so smart, Lenny. I still remember my brothers just really razzing me. But at school, other people, they'd look when I'd say it, and it's like, oh, and then it was like this contagious thing. Like they would start saying it all the time, and we were all saying it. And so everybody was, oh, that's bad, man. It's kind of like, oh, how sick. Anyway, but those are just habits. Those are programs. That's a belief. It was a belief that I was cool. It was, if I say this, I'm cool. So be very careful what you think, what you desire to be influenced by. Look for things that influence you, that are good for you, as you deem them to be good for you, for your health, for your financial success and strength, for your self-esteem, for your health and fitness, your relationships, like all of that. Look and surround yourself with peeparoos who are not telling you how things are, but are open and so excited for you to grow and expand and have success in whatever you're doing, even if it's different from what they're doing. And that's really what you want to surround yourself with. You want that support, that love and support. So let me tell you what you want. It feels good to have love and support and have people. You can be different and unique because you are the only you that will ever be. And there will never ever be another you. There will never ever be another Steve, ever. My hubby, that was it. And that is over. His essence is still around, his spirit, but there will never be another Steve Weinerstrom ever that's unique with his fingerprint. And I don't mean fingers, but just his essence, his spirit. And there will never be another you, ever. Your personality, all your traits and quirks and everything about you, and all your ideas and your gifts and all of that, just like there'll never be another me. And so why not take the time and live fully, right? And understand that your life is a gift. Your life is an absolute gift, and write it out. Move into your purpose so that it's much easier, much more rewarding, much more gratifying. Because when you have purpose, if you understand your life as a gift and you find your purpose, like you literally move into your purpose. I don't mean, ahoy, where's my purpose? No, I mean that you really get focused on what is it that makes you tick, and what is it that you can share. What's your life is a gift. How are you going to share your life with others so that they can rise and they can find their gifts? What can you do? So if your life is a gift, it is right here. It is your exciting responsibility to figure out what to do with that gift. It is a wonderful gift that's yours to live, and that's exactly what you choose to do. That's the passage for today, and it all ties into finding your purpose, moving into that, aligning with it. Align your heart, your mind, just that your thinking, your heart, your feeling, align them together with both your spiritual self, and so the spiritual journey and your human experience. Put it all together, and what do you have? Something beautiful, amazing, flowing into the purpose, loving, kind, caring, compassionate, and moving into purpose, so that you're conscious of living your life fully and doing what you want with it, and understanding that you are very unique and there will never be another you. And so why do you need to copy someone else or be like someone else, or feel, comparitis, like somebody's better than you? That's all self-esteem. Start with the self-esteem. When you download the app, please go to the app that's always in my description. Get your 30 days free. I'd love if you want to work with me. I can help you to change your mental programs. That's a great first step to get that self-talk, the app, so that you have that language. You hire me, and you're going to see immense shifts in you setting your goals, you changing your mental programs, and really possibly even finding your purpose, because you'll have goals that are set, and it'll be because it's something that's important to you. And if something's important to you, it's more than likely moving towards your purpose. If it has to do with helping yourself to find success in every single area of your life, and it has to do with giving and sharing your, whatever it is, and helping others. Because typically our goals, if you think about it, yes, to make more money, but how are you going to make more money? You're going to be helping someone, more than likely, doing something. You're going to, maybe you're a nurse or a doctor or an attorney, or you make sweaters, you knit, or you're at an assisted living helping people, or you're cooking food for people, or you're, whatever it is, you're babysitting, you're taking care of young children, you're a teacher. Like, all of those things are helping others. And so while you're helping yourself, you're also helping others. That's really why we're here, to remember. What was the passage? Was that 2 days ago? But yes, I know that I'm not here just to be here. I'm here to make a positive difference. And every day you look for the difference you can make, and every day you add value to your life and value to the life of others. That was for November 27th, and that is day 332 if you want to look at that. That was just two days ago, or 3 days ago. So this is for November 29th, day 334. So your life is a gift. You are a gift, and I thank you for being here. Tomorrow, we're going to answer the question, why are you here? Ooh, if your life is a gift, well, why are you here? Why'd you get here? How'd you get here? We know how you got here, but why are you here? And we're going to talk about that. I love you so very, very mucho. And yeah, if you'd like to work with me, Lenny at lennymotivates.com. And I always put all my programs and everything that I offer. And I do have the coaching now. If you want to do group coaching, If that's a little more economical for you rather than the one-on-one, then I have that already. And I also have my spiritual coaching or mentorship guidance, whatever it is. No judgment. No judgment whatsoever. Any topic that you want. If you just want a little bit of guidance or food for thought, or want to work through the drama triangle, and you're trying to figure out how you can get out of that, or any of the things, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. And so you can find all of my everything that I offer on. I always keep it in the and it'll be moving to my website, but for right now I just put it in the description. And if you'd like to work with me as your coach, one-on-one coach, that's all there as well. And just email me with the word winner, Lenny@lennymotivates.com, and let's get on it for 25. Let's start. Let's move you into success, finding success in every single area of your life, and just start you moving forward. And if you're going through changes right now, let me help you excel in times of your change, because you've watched me do that. If you've been with me, you've watched me have immense success. Hopefully you've seen that. And moving through my change, which has been the change in my life. And I just give you a little bit of food for thought on that all change happens for you, not to you. Think about that, because if it happens for you, that means it's a benefit. It's an opportunity. There's something on the other side. If you think these are spiritual teachings that I teach, but everything is a message to me for positive change. And if it is, that means there's something on the other side that is very, very beautiful. And there's a lot of peace that comes with that, whether you believe it or not. If you just think about that concept, that could take you places where it brings immense peace, and you can just start moving forward with that through the neutrality, rather than like, oh my God, my life is crap. And you start saying, my life is a gift. This is a gift. What am I going to do with it? So I love you so very, very mucho. As always, I believe in you. You can do this. You can do, be, change, have, create, become absolutely anything. And I love you so very, very mucho. Shining my light to brighten yours. We'll see you tomorrow when we talk about, what did I say? Oh, yes. Answering the question, why are you here? That's what we'll do tomorrow. And so we'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.